welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of drones, and we're going to provide a beginner's guide to this amazing technology. It is not my intention to tell you which drone to buy, only which drones I bought and why. Whether you're interested in aerial photography, filmmaking, or just having fun, drones offer a unique and thrilling experience. So, if you're new to the drone world or just curious about this exciting technology, stay tuned for our upcoming video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Welcome to video number 1. Getting started flying drones can cost anywhere from $25 to $2,500 and up, depending on what you want to do with your drone. I suggest you start with something that will fit your needs for the time. It won't take you very long to figure out what you really want to do with your drone. So here's where I started and why. This is a Glorel X38 drone. It was purchased on Amazon for around $160. The description of this drone talks about having a 1640-foot video transmission, 3-axis gimbal, a 46-minute flight time, and several auto features such as auto return to home, circle fly, follow me, waypoint flights, and altitude hold. It's a nice looking little drone, and the reason I decided to purchase this drone rather than a less expensive drone were the features that were listed here. There were several problems with the features, but for me the main issue was the transmission signal. Without getting into too technical terms, I will say, if you wanted to purchase a drone to fly around your backyard, this would be a good one for you to start with. It has limited flight time on the batteries and limited transmission from the remote to the drone. It talks about a 46-minute flight time, but that's in combination with the 2 batteries. They last about 15 minutes apiece, which is going to give you, in reality, about a 30-minute flight time with 2 batteries. Now, the fact that I live in a very wooded area in Montana could be a factor in all of this and the reason that it didn't work well for me. Trees are a transmission killer because of the amount of moisture they hold. The problem that I have found starting out with what most drone pilots call a toy drone is that they take a bit of practice, and if you don't stick with flying them on a regular basis, you will lose interest and stop flying completely. I did finally bite the bullet, spend about $300 on the next drone. This is a DJI Mini 2 SE. It sells for about $275 now, and is very stable and will give you a good flight experience without much more than just a little practice. With the Mini 2 SE, you can push a button to launch. It launches about 3 foot and then hovers. It will sit there in one place until you move it. Let me show you how this works. This is the Mini 2 SE sitting on a landing pad. We'll talk about landing pads in another video. This is an automatic takeoff. One button. It goes up, hovers. It's about 3 to 5 feet off the ground right now. It will actually sit there and figure out where its home point is from this point. But as you can see, it's very stable. It will not move until you move it. The one thing we did not talk about is obstacle avoidance. The Mini 2 SE has downward obstacle avoidance only, which means theoretically it won't let you land on something you're not supposed to land on. Obstacle avoidance is something that's very handy to keep you from worrying about flying into something. It will either stop or go around it. As you can see, it's very stable. It will just sit there until you tell it to do something. It will sit there until it runs out of battery. When you first turn your drone on and connect it to your remote, it will have to find enough satellites before it's comfortable, and once it finds enough satellites, it'll tell you home point is updated. You can see how the drone sits in my hand. This little Mini 2 SE 249 grams. That takes it under the amount to be legal in a lot of areas. You still have to follow all the rules of the FAA. So don't let it fool you, the fact that it's only 249 grams. You still have to follow the rules. One of the problems with a drone that's 249 grams is it catches a lot of wind. If you live in a really windy area, one of these little mini drones really gets knocked around a lot. So that'll be it for video number 1. I think we've gotten rid of most of the boring stuff. Now we can move on to flying the drone. So in video number 2, we'll take the Mini 2 SE out and we'll take it for a little flight. And then the next video we will jump into another drone.